Hey there everybody, this is another video talking about my terrain that I'm working on. I've got a few things done since the last video and I'm here to show it to you. So first thing that I'm going to show you is my Tyrannid spire that is almost done. So here it is. And yeah, it's not completely done. As you can see, it looks really messy inside here. This is just kind of getting paint in there, base coating everything pretty much. And it's looking pretty good. I haven't gone all the way up to the whites yet, as you can see in my paint scheme with my Carnifex, my ice nids. It's gonna look the same virtually on the carapace, and so yeah, and I did some detailing down here. Obviously it looks really blotchy and weird, but that's because the paint. And the base, I cut off the edges to make it kind of slope down. I don't really mind if it's not perfect, because it sits well as long as it's a flat surface. And so yeah, that's going along great. And I'll show you my next piece that I was working on. This is a crater, my first crater, so it's not perfect. Here it is. I cut this out, and after I did, I wished that I didn't. But yeah, this is kind of the wasteland color that I'm going for, with some brown, deep brown, and some mostly black and white and gray, a lot of gray. I'm gonna put some snow, because the game board that I'm working on right now is going to match my Tyrannids and the Space Wolves with snow. And as you can see, this is a really cool effect. I should have added some gravel inside here to rough it up inside these areas, inside here, but I didn't at first. Wish I did, but I can always make more. If you're wondering how I got this effect, I used this, a roll of metal tape. You pull this off right here, just like paper, and it is very sticky. You don't even have to glue it. It is so sticky, it's never going to come off. You can get this, and this is a large roll. It's kind of expensive. But you can get this at any hardware store, really. I mean, they're always going to have it. Metal tape, really great. And you can use that for many different things. As you, right here, my unfinished Mycetic Spore. Obviously, I know they're Tyrannocytes now, but this was a long time ago when I made this. This was my Mycetic Spore. And I was going to make it into a Tyrannocyte and lift it up off the thing, but you can see why I can't really do that, because it is flat on the bottom. And so that it's never been finished, and it's, I mean, such a long time ago, it has no real detail, but it is so, I used the metal tape, and it is so cool. You can do many different things with it. And yeah, so that's that. I just wanted to show you what you could do with the metal tape. But now, for my favorite scenery piece that... Actually, no, I won't show you that one yet. I'll show you this, hold on. I'm working on a smaller Tyrannid spire, and I wanted to do a different look. I don't want every single Tyrannid spire on the board to look exactly the same. So I'm going to go with a couple different designs, and this is one of them that I thought of. I haven't seen anyone else do anything like this. And what it's meant to look like, if you look at a gene stealer, and you look at right here their tail, how it's just ribbed. That's the kind of look I was looking for, and they have all these different ribs on the top. Yeah, that's the look I was looking for, and I think it's turning out very good. In my last video, I said I was using this goop to glue the foam. Turns out, about an hour after I did the video, I looked and I realized the goop glue was slowly deteriorating the foam, like what super glue does. But I noticed that like an hour later. It was very slow and it wasn't that bad, so I pulled it off. I put a layer of paint right on the foam, and after you put paint, you can put super glue right on that and glue it right down to your surface. And again, on this crater, I was using that same piece of cardboard that I showed you, and I have such a huge amount. Like, I have one sheet that's that short, and I have another sheet like that, then I have two that are like 6 feet long, so I have an abundance of that, and I will run out eventually, but not anytime soon. And now for, this isn't my favorite, now for my favorite piece of terrain that I'm working on, and it is coming along very good. And it is my own version of the Cidtadel wood scenery piece, which I know the Cidtadel wood is only like $30, I think, or something like that, which US dollars, so it's not that bad. It's just I wanted to do my own, especially since I had these wire trees, and they're more three-dimensional, even though they don't have as much detail. Anyway, here it is. That's it. Obviously it's not painted, but these are all removable, and I made these little slots out of the blue foam so that they go in perfect. They fit in so well, and I'm not going to magnetize them. I was going to. I saw a video on spacing on the guy's name right now, but it was an awesome video. I'm going to put it in the link below, or there's going to be a link below, so check him out. I think it was years ago, but it was still a really cool video. I don't think he's posted anything in a while, but he does really cool stuff anyways. So I don't know if you can see, it's not quite done drying yet. Almost, but not quite. Anyways, yep, same material I used. Oh, trees fell out. Same material as that cardboard, but yeah. So it's I like it. So there. Anyway, yeah. So that's one thing I'm working on, and I'm gonna paint it just like I did the crater. And again, I haven't finished this yet. I'm gonna put snow, and if you're wondering what technique I use for snow, very simple. I use baking soda, and all you do is you mix in some white glue or school glue or Elmer's glue, what have you, but that's what you mix in, and it looks wonderful when it's, and if you're wondering what that looks like, I have many examples. I'll pull one out right now. This is a Tyranid, my gargoyle, and as you can see, and it is, I mean, it glues hard as a rock, so, and it looks fantastic. Fluffy, perfect look. There you go. And you can see I speed painted these guys, so they don't look perfect. But I like how they turned out. I think they turned out pretty good. Actually, this is my least favorite one. Let me pull a different one out. And I did these little lines on the wings with white, just to give it a little bit of look, because it was really blah with just a blue, light blue on there. But anyway, these guys aren't perfect, as I said. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That's all I have for you. Oops, sorry. Bumped the table. Anyway, I'll show you what the goop paint did. Or the goop glue. See, it does this to the foam. This is the glue. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty good. You really have to pull it apart. So, if it didn't. But, what it's good for, there is a use for it. Because I can't really use it to glue, but there is a use for it. And that would be, if I can try to find, I know I used it on something, I'm just spacing on what I used it on right now. Oh, I used it on this. You can see around the edge how it's like it's not just a 90-degree angle, the wood to the foam. That's what it's good for. You can use it around edges if you want them to look more natural, so you can put sand on top of it and all that. Well, anyway, that's all I got for you now. I'm gonna end there. So, and I just want to put in this video that, yeah, I'll mention it in the next video. I'll do another video talking about some stuff I'm going to do in the next couple months that I'm planning on doing. And I hope within the next couple days to do a video showing you guys my gaming board completely undone. It's not even started yet. And that's why I'm doing all this terrain. Because I'm trying to get some terrain done for my gaming board, because I'm gonna be having a Warhammer game day, with me and a couple friends, within the next couple weeks, sometime in April, hopefully. This is gonna be. I just want to quickly show you this little thing I'm working on. Anyway, here it is. A building. A broken down building. And it is made out of, I think it's called foam core, I want to say. And I just glued different pieces here and there. And I'm going to put gravel and chunks of sprue in here. And it's the absolute perfect scale for, I mean, even they can see right out the windows. Oops. They can see right out the windows. And you can go right through the door, as you can see there. And so, yeah. Just leave them there. Anyways, I got one more. Hold on, one sec. There it is. This one's smaller, as you can see, but I can get like a Vindicare up there or something. I don't know. And on this side, I want to show you what I've done with that. So it's like bullet holes all along right here, and then a huge gash, and then there's like rebar, and you can see the rebar like bent in because it was an explosion going into it. So that's pretty cool. Just a little detail. So anyways, that's all I wanted to show you guys, and I'm gonna definitely end here, and stay tuned for different updates, because I'm gonna start getting these guys done. There's 2 buildings, that and the spires. I want to get a couple more spires, and I'm gonna just fill that board 6x2, or sorry, 6x4 board of terrain. It's gonna be all full. It's gonna be all done. Hopefully within the next couple weeks. I'm just gonna truck along, and I'm gonna have to put my Tyranids on hold for this, because it's gonna be a big project. Anyway, thank you for watching. See ya.